What up, everybody? It's good to see you. Hello. Hello. We're early. Can watch the kids. It's snowing. Hope the meeting's longer. Yes, but the only problem is I have to leave if it's too long today. It's unfortunate. You guys will be able to watch it by yourselves, but I can do until about noon. So I don't think it's going to go longer than that because you don't have the, they haven't been doing too many. Oh, perfect timing. Here they are. Here they are. Let's get it.
Day of January in the year 2025. My name is Marquise Harris Dawson. I serve as chair
sleazy
of this City
Marquise.
Council. Public comment will be taken in person for this morning's council meeting. Can we begin our proceedings, Mr. Clerk, by calling the roll?
Blumenfield, Harris Dawson, Hernandez, Hutt, Gerardo, Lee, McOsker, Nazarian, Padilla, Park, Price, Raman, Rodriguez, Soto, Martinez, Yaroslavsky. 12 members present and a quorum is present.
12 out of 15. Where's the other three dopes?
Approval of the minutes of January 21st, 2024.
Didn't feel the need to come to work today.
Councilmember Park moves. Councilmember Hernandez seconds.
I don't know if it's still skiing in Florida. Probably, snowing in Florida rather.
Moves. Councilmember
Probably.
Soto Martinez seconds. Next.
Might be.
Mr.
Run
President,
through our agenda.
Yes, I will run through the agenda. Item 1 is an item notice for public hearing. Items 2 through 3 are items for which public hearings have been held. The Budget and Finance Committee report for item 3 has been submitted and posted online to its respective council file. Items 4 through 10 are items for which public hearings have not been held. Item 11 is a closed session item
That's
for
live
which
for
public
you.
hearing has not been held. 10 votes are required for consideration.
All right. Without objection.
Snowy morning in Florida.
Members, any specials to my left? Seeing none to my
Football
left, we'll go to my
field
right. Councilmember Park.
With the snow.
Thank you, Council President. I'd like to call item 10 for questions and item 9 for remarks and a technical amendment.
That person walking around on the freeway.
Happy to read.
It's a really smart idea to walk around your car.
All right, has the
in the
amendment
snow.
been submitted, seconded, and
So when someone
circulated?
loses control, you have nowhere to go.
Not yet, I'll read it now.
Tough for you to run away.
The amendment
It's
would
really
be
smart.
to
It's bright.
change the name
Bright.
of the committee from Ad Hoc Windstorm and Wildfire Recovery Committee to the Ad Hoc Committee for LA Recovery.
Oh,
All right, I'll
God.
second that.
This is what we're wasting our time for. Instead of
accepted
helping
as a friendly
someone
amendment.
cut the red tape to build their home back,
any
this
other
is what we're doing.
specials
We're
on
renaming their stupid little groups that they have made up.
Seeing no others.
I don't like that name. I'm going to
what's
just
available
change
for us
it
to
right
vote
now.
on?
Okay, let's change
Mr.
it.
President, the council may now vote on items 2 and 3.
All right, items 2 and 3 are now
Still
before
some
us.
snow
Let's
on the
open
ground in
roll,
Biloxi, Mississippi.
Close the roll. Tabulate the vote.
12 eyes.
All right, congratulations to our new area planning commissioner. Wave at us so we can say, wave back at you. Thank you so much for your
Yeah,
service.
there's
and
nobody in there.
congratulations on a unanimous vote.
Boo!
All right, what's next?
People are booing him.
So, Mr. President, sorry, before we begin, Mr. Spindler, congratulations. This is your first and only formal
Spindler.
warning. Please do not disrupt this meeting.
All right, at least we got Spindler in
President,
here.
Council may now move on to
Pumpkinhead's
public
pissed because
All
they
right, we'll
booed
read the
his
rules into
homeboy.
public comment and note that Mr. Spindler already
Sorry,
has his
Courtney.
first warning. The
My-
second
my
warning
bad.
will be met with his dismissal.
To people providing public comment, when it is your turn to speak, please state which of the agenda items you'd like to speak to. You will have 1 minute per item, up to 3 minutes total for the items open for public
Spindler's too
comment.
much, dude.
Members of the public may also speak for up to 1 minute for general public comment. During general public comment, members of the public may speak to any of the items or anything else in the city's subject matter jurisdiction. We will tell you when your time is up. When speaking on the agenda items, you must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you are not on topic, or if we cannot tell whether you are on topic, you will get one brief warning from me or the council president. At that point, you need to get immediately and clearly on topic. If you do not do so, or if you again stray off topic, you will forfeit the rest of your speaking time, and we will move on to the next speaker. The items that are open for public comment are items number 1 and items 4 through 11. So again, the items open for public comment are items 1 and 4 through 11.
Yeah, Pumpkinhead definitely
Please
was
note
boning in
that
the back of the Prius
you
this
should
morning.
wait
Look at
to
that
hear
hair in
your
the
name
back.
called before lining up on the left-hand side of the council chambers. And I have one final announcement.
Come on,
if I
bro.
can
How
have
did you pull
the
up?
Interpreter make
Just
it
look at
loud.
your hair and be like, oh,
So
that's
if you
all right. That
require a
looks good.
Spanish language interpreter,
Si usted requiere intérprete de español,
please make sure you pause every
So I
few
think I see
sentences
two.
so
I
the
think
interpreters
Spindler's
can interpret.
there and
por
Herman
favor,
sitting behind him.
pausen cada
They're both in
frase o
Santa
dos
hats.
para que los traductores
But other than
puedan
those two, I
traducir.
don't think we have any.
We will pause
Probably
your
gonna be
time
quick
so you
today
have the
again.
same amount of time as everyone else. Thank you.
Y les pausaremos su tiempo para que ustedes
Oh,
puedan
3-inch
recibir
shrimps
la
there.
misma
I
cantidad
see
de
3-inch.
tiempo que las
So
otras
we at least got
personas.
2 regulars
Gracias.
for sure.
Stacy Segar Bollinger,
Oh, Stacy's there.
Audit LA,
Audit LA.
Ron Hubert, Aaron Adams, Lena Platt, Aaron Adams. I think I just said that, but
Yeah, because you're just
Good
dope.
morning. Which
You can't
items
even
would you like to
remember the
speak to?
thirds.
We'll just say all items in general public comment, please.
So you have
Oh,
3
there's
minutes for the items
Stacy.
and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the items.
Great. We'll start with item 4. We're installing the name of Jim Nance on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Jimmy
I have
Nance.
no idea who that is. I thought you had to be famous to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of
He
Fame.
is famous in sports.
I think it would be really wise and considerate of this body to maybe hold off on any new Walk of Fame installations until the unhoused resident population is reduced significantly, because I think it's silly to decorate a boulevard with stars while there's people living on it, and there's also shit and piss all over it because there's a lack of bathroom access. But y'all love to take pictures at these ceremonies, so that's a great political opportunity for you.
Yeah, I missed it,
so I
Chelsea.
guess that's why we keep having them on the agenda. We'll go to item 7. Equestrian trails. I love horses, so I support this motion. Item 8, funding for Fire Station 11 equipment and facility upgrades. It's about goddamn time. $71,000 is a good start, but I think we need a few million more. And while we're at it, maybe we could cut some of y'all's salaries and discretionary funds and also give that to the fire department, because
I'm
I
down
think you
with
guys
that.
get paid way too much,
I
and you
agree.
have too much say in what you do with taxpayer money that funds your offices.
I agree, Stacy.
We have an item here from Nithya and Isabel. Where is it? Oh, for Elise, it's item 6. So it's going to be $67,876.04. And it's labeled as additional homeless services, but it's actually just to lease a spot, the quote-unquote refresh spot located at 544 Town Ave. So we have this whole system where we take huge sums of money and we say this is going for homeless services, but then the people the money actually pays are landlords and administrators. So we would be better off to just be handing bags of cash to unhoused residents. They would probably serve themselves better than the 501c3s and city agencies that we're giving just so much money to, not even to mention the about $500 million that's still on the table for homelessness spending. So it's pretty disingenuous, and it's hard to believe anyone here when they say this is an issue they care about, when most of what they do relating to this issue, the biggest issue in the city, in my opinion, the unhoused resident population, is funnel money to landlords and administrators, and through y'all's offices for political gain. We'd be better off to just go out and give the cash to unhoused residents. General public comment?
Here we go.
Better get your ass downtown if you want to give comment. So much for accessibility in city government.
Blondie?
Nithya won't say anything, but it's the people she is silencing. Colin, comment
call me,
is such
Blondie.
a necessary thing to do. Colin, comment it's such a travesty. It's been removed, Colin. Comment allowed more folks to speak to you, Jason. On Figueroa and Brocklanders, we should hear them too. Nithya, your office said you've been on record supporting call-in comment, but you haven't said anything to this body. You haven't called a point of order or made any statements asking the president to please reinstate the option for people to give comments over the phone. It's an accessibility issue. Shout out Smoke and Scan.
Oh, there we go. There's the first one. Shout out to Stacy Segar-Bullinger, the 19-time Grammy Award winner.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Lena Platt, general comment.
Okay, so 1 minute. Go ahead.
I represent the LaRouche organization. In the wake of
Let's
the
see if
fires,
this
I wanted to
freezes.
promote
You see he's
the
moving.
North American Water and Power Alliance.
Let's see.
Which was promoted under President John F. Kennedy and later in the Senate under his brother, designed by the Parsons Engineering Company in Pasadena to bring water from the ice melt in Alaska down to the deserts in California
good day.
for irrigation, including nuclear power desalination of seawater. These big projects will create the kinds of jobs and transform the humidity in the environment so that what we experienced in the last 2 weeks will not happen again. So I'm urging the council to advocate with the federal government to adopt this program, the North American Water and Power Alliance. Thank you.
Thank you, Telly.
I have some,
He loves you
I would
guys.
like to submit
You have paperwork
Just
you
a
can give
brief
him to the
take care
sergeant.
of him.
Yes, go ahead.
for each member of the council. Thank you
Feed
very
him,
much.
you give him treats, you give him toys, you give
Next
him
speaker.
love. He loves you guys.
Before the next speaker begins, I will call a few names.
3 inch shrimp.
Jason, Audit Doherty, Figueroa, and Scientology supporter.
Good morning. I would like to
So
speak
you
on
have 3 minutes for the
everything
items
general.
and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
Oh my God, that was fast, dude. I start with number 6. It's about additional homeless services. So I am here to send a message to our council president, Nuri Martinez. I actually contact with our council district 1, council district 14, and every time when I asking them for homeless services, and then they told me, what district do you live in? And then contact your council district member. However, based on my understanding, that all of those people from Mexico, you know, they got a free housing in LA. All of people from out of the state, they got a free housing in LA. You know, but somehow when I'm reaching out to Council District 1, Council District 14, they are saying I'm not eligible to get a free homeless housing. But all of the illegal immigrants, they have free homeless housing services. I don't understand why Harry Stoughton treat me like this. Now, move on to item number 8. It's about the fire station improvement. And then item number 9 is also related to the fire. So, talking about the fire, there are several questions I want to raise. Number 1, the LAFD chief, the LAFD, the whole city already informed several days ago before the wind that there's a catastrophic wind is coming. So if I know, if you get notified on the day of the wind, you have to make sure every single LAFD on standby, every single LAPD on standby, every single medical, EMT on standby. However, on the initial response to the fire, during the critical response hour of the fire, there's only five fire engine responded. So why we are not dispatching the whole LAFD on the critical hour during the first hour of the fire? That's such a failure. Item number 9 is about Wildfire Recovery Committee regarding the oversight. So I want to ask our council member Harry Stoughton, even though I'm not black enough to talk to him, that when you do not have enough funding for your department, how can you oversight the department when you literally have no funding? So when you are, thousands of firefighters short, when you are thousands of firefighter trucks short, how can you oversight the department? The only thing you can oversee is the failure after failure, incidents after incidents, tragedy after tragedy. So after all of the incidents, tragedy, Do we learn anything? Absolutely no. General public comment is that I want to inform our council member Harry Stousen about the traffic safety in the city of LA. So the traffic safety, the other day I was on the Uber taxi drive, and then the driver who doesn't understand English, and then there's a road sign said a detour ahead. And then I informed the driver, I said, hey, you cannot keep driving. There says detour ahead. LAPD are right there. And then the guy doesn't understand English. He said, oh, no? You want to give me a head, amigo? You want to give me a head? I said, no, I don't want to give you a head. Sergeant Duarte going to get jealous. So if you do not understand the road sign, if you do not speak English, if you cannot understand detour ahead, how can you drive in the city of LA without getting an accident? However, our city council member, Harry Stousen, allows Spanish driving tests. All of those driving tests. But on the road sign is English only. They do not understand the road sign.
I said that.
Saying,
I said this.
Speaker, your time has expired.
I said this. 3-inch shrimp, everybody.
From Korea.
Good morning. You have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for
Here we
general
go.
public
Spittlers,
comment.
viewer discretion is advised.
Thank you, DEI. So number one.
Thank you, DEI.
Fuck number one. Who the fuck wants to pay to use your parks? The only people in your parks are homeless criminals and thieves. Registered sex offenders. Of course, yes. Every time you go in to use the bathroom, it's clogged. Every time you walk on the grass, there's human feces. Ew. Fuck number one. Yeah. I'm a goat and I don't even go into your parks.
Absolutely gross.
I'll shit on them for free, though. Now, let's see here. What else here? Oh, number 4. Yes, the golf nigger announcer, Jim Nigger Nance, on number 4. Yes, everybody likes to play golf. These rich pieces of shit tee up their ball like Donald Trump and everybody else that has money. And they could be using all of those golf courses and giving them over to Unisys to provide homeless housing, but no. No, they get special tax breaks. And no better proponent of Jim Nigger Nance. So I would say no to Jim Nigger Nance on the board of Hollywood Walk of Fame. And I would encourage all goats, I'm not saying I'm asking you, I'm just saying, in my opinion, I would encourage you to drop your pants and take a shit on that star as soon as it gets installed to welcome it in to the Hollywood Walk of Shit. Then we have number 5. Look at this. Look at Isabel and her sneakiness on number 5. Aren't you sneaky? You're worse than Kevin ever could be in his mind. What's going on?
This chick right here.
Number 5, they're giving away airspace to a developer. Airspace. Look at that. John Lee actually poked up his FBI target head when I said that. Let me say it again. Airspace. There you go. How the fuck can the city give airspace to a developer on public property? My God, Marchese, that polished head of yours is coming up with genius concepts of fraud. Good job. You're going to keep the FBI busy this year. And then number 6, look, it's Gerardo. She wants to give bathing to homeless criminals on 544 Town Street. Yes, it's a wonderful sight. Go down there. You'll see all the fentanyl drug users lining up as they take and conveniently bend over and take the shower head and stick it right up their ass to wash all of that shit away that's been rotting in there for the past 10, 14 days. Isabel understands what fentanyl users do. They only take a shit once a month, but now because of Isabel, they will be able to wash their ass every week. Now, let's give her a hand. Well done.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank
For
you.
the general public comment, you see how nice meetings are now, Buckethead? See, now you've eliminated almost all of the public's ability to come down here and talk to you. Yes, you didn't want to hear from the public anyway. Tracy knows the public's just a bunch of fucking saps. It's the developers that you want the money from. You want to put it in bags. As you pan the camera over there to, let's see, that would be Marchese's left, his right. Ow! Yes, you could see the two little Valley girls over there sitting there talking here, and I'll get a microphone over there with Nithya Ramen Noodle and Chinchilla. Let's see what they're talking about here.
Well, I'm gonna go shop for a new purse. Yeah. Can we put it on the city account? Of course we can, because I'm going to charge it off as a business expense and write it off on my taxes.
Yes, more to come. Fuck you, pig.
Spindler, everybody. Oh, that's why he's the GOAT.
Good morning. Is the microphone on? I just want to make sure.
Is it? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So, which items would you like to speak to?
All items and public.
Audit LA.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public.
Gotta
comment.
love GOAT guy.
Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
Okay, number 4, no, I don't think we should give stars out to celebs anymore. I think we should give them out to regular people. You know, like we could do Smoke and Scan. We could do my friends at Healthy Paws. And no, I do not get paid to promote them, but they are helping animals. And what about all the other people that came together, like, you know, to help with all the crises? The people at St. Anita Racetrack who came and helped feed and clothe and help people before Scientology stole all their stuff.
That's right.
But they deserve the stars. The people are the stars in the city at this point. Okay, 5, no vacations ever. And I don't mean you going to Tahiti. I mean street vacations. But this is airway. How do you give away airway? That was a great question. How do you give away air and fly over space? That's scary to me. But eventually, if you keep saying yes to this, you're going to say yes to Scientology when they ask for their street vacation. And so I'm going to start saying no, don't ever give them any vacation. Number 7, okay, to help with the horses. And I am bringing up my friends, Healthy Paws, because that's my friends. They're actually anti-Scientologist protesters. One actually was raised in this cult and suffered under it. But they helped all these animals at their own expense during the fires. So they deserve it. How about number 8? With the fire stuff. Yeah, y'all got caught with your pants down. We found out that there was water that had to be that you guys are diverting and could have brought here. How many lives, how many animals could have been saved had the water, whatever, been coming here? Why do we have to hear from, President Trump, whatever, that you guys had the water?
You're welcome to speak to this during general, but I'm going to ask that you stick to the agenda.
It's number 9. I'm saying we have no confidence in you guys because you guys didn't tell us about that we didn't have water.
That's it.
Okay, and
Pumpkinhead,
that you had
listen.
access to water.
That giant pumpkin head should be able to listen.
Number 10. I can give you the report on the long-term and short-term effects of the fire. People lost their lives. There's no coming back from that. That is a long-term effect on their family, on humanity, on everyone. People lost their homes. They lost everything. Okay, I'll tell you right now the long-term effects of that fire. And also the other long-term effect that won't be on that report probably is that the city lost confidence in the city. We no longer trust the mayor, the fire department, the police department, none of you. And it's sad. So that's the long-term consequences. The short-term consequences is, like we're losing our rights. People can't even call in. There's a consequence because you did that the day of the fires. So there's a short-term consequence.
General public comment.
Okay, general public comment. Mr. Hugo, what is it going to take to get those planters removed from L. Ron Hubbard Way and Fountain? Are you afraid of Scientology? I will go with you because I'm not afraid of them. What is it going to take? Is it that they hired a new big developer attorney, Mr. Delvac? Is that what you're scared of? Maybe they're threatening you? Are you under threat that you're going to lose some other deals if you continue with this? And I know he's not listening, but I know he hears me because I speak loud enough. I've never been accused of being quiet. I want the ADA compatible. They don't have to remove it, but they have to go by the federal law. Like, what don't you guys get? Nobody gets a pass. Not the city, not Scientology. Nobody gets a pass. And I'm going to call you out by name when you do it, when you just refuse to do it and help the people. I have a right to access those streets from an access paratransit vehicle. I have a right. The people of Scientology have a...
That's it. They hate
Speak to your
Scientology
time
because
has
they know
expired.
it's a cult. We all know it's a cult.
And Mr. President, I'm being told that there are no other public speakers. So I
Guess
believe
that's
we've
it.
exhausted public comment.
Guess that's it, ladies and gents.
All right, that concludes public comment for today's meeting. Mr. Clerk, can you?
That's how they do you.
Let us know what's
That
available
quickly,
to
we
vote on at
finished.
this time.
Yes, Mr. President. The council may now vote on.
Yeah, I didn't hear
items
about that, Young. But you know what I did hear about is last night we were watching the show. We were doing our normal Taco Tuesday, and we heard about a shooting in MacArthur Park. A bunch of, I won't say the gang, but a gang members in MacArthur Park robbing transients. And this morning, I wake up to a news head, a news, what do you call it, blurb that says, hold on, let's see, where is it at? 6 wounded near 6. As in one less than 7, one more than 5, in MacArthur Park, an overnight shooting. An investigation was underway Wednesday after 6 people were shot at what may have been a drive-by shooting near MacArthur Park in Westlake. Now, again, I don't know if it's the gang members that were robbing them, because I can tell you the gang members that were there at that park, that ain't their area. I know that much. I know which gang it is. And it isn't that gang. Okay? It isn't that gang. And the gang that's there is quite dangerous. I wouldn't be there at any time. So, there you go. Officials say Los Angeles police said the shooting was reported just before 1 a.m. near Yoshinoya Restaurant on Wilshire and Alvarado, which we heard the shooting at Yoshinoya, which is right there, by the way. It's across the street. In fact, they have this alley they call like a Yoshinoya Alley. And it's where all the guys do drugs. It's right behind the Yoshinoya, which is literally across the street. All of us could hit a baseball with it. It's that close. Part of the crime scene spilled across the parking lot and across the street to MacArthur Park. Officers arrived at the scene and found multiple people suffering from gunshot wounds. Some shooting victims were found in the restaurant parking lot on Wilshire, and at least 2 others were found near the metro station on Alvarado Street. All 5 victims were transported by ambulance to the scene, from the scene to the hospital. They were all initially listed in critical condition. All of them, all 6. Wow. Witnesses reported hearing gunshots followed by screaming and screeching tires. Police are now investigating whether the gunshots came from a passing car. Investigators continue to canvass the area for clues and surveillance footage. And a stretch of Alvarado remains closed between 6th and 7th Street. So there you go. We heard that one last night unfold, and there's your update in the morning. Guys, I don't know what to do. We're pretty much done. We can pull the ripcord now because, again, it's just them talking, telling you how awesome they're doing. And we know they ain't doing awesome. There's 0 public comment. Nobody's coming back because there's no special items today. So I think we're just going to pull the cord.
Emergency response to short-term recovery.
Unless you want to listen to them for a
and
few minutes,
long-term
but
rebuilding.
yeah, for the most part, we'll be
Council
out.
President, I want to thank you for giving me the time and the space to be there for my community and to be their advocate in a time of great uncertainty.
Remember,
It
they're
means
all
a lot to
Democrats
me
in here. If
personally.
you wear red, you get hung.
Thank you, too, for your partnership in supporting the creation of an ad hoc committee
Boy,
for
they
LA
can't.
recovery.
The
scope and scale.
They are
both
angry
our
and don't
short-term
want to see
recovery
Donald
and
Trump come
long-term
here. And
building
he's
efforts
supposed to come in,
necessitate
I don't know, a
committee
day
that
or
will
2. He'll be
focus
here.
exclusively on
Looking
those
at all the
tasks
fire
in the
shit.
months and years ahead. It will be a place and time
Pentagon
to bring our
orders
state and federal
1,500
partners to the
troops
table
to
and
secure
ask
the
questions
U.S.
and advocate
Mexico
for our
border.
city and its residents. It's where city departments will regularly
Good
report
luck getting
on
over now.
recovery efforts
It's going to be
and their
tougher to bring your
resources.
drugs, too.
It's where we will problem solve and find solutions
All right, everybody.
and ultimately chart a path so
Oh, yeah, we gonna
every
cut it soon,
impacted
Callie.
resident can finally make their way home.
You like her? You going to bang her out, Mike?
This committee will also be just as much about restoring
Mike, were you here one day when she, I think it was Halloween, she dressed up as Marilyn Monroe?
We will take these meetings directly
Ah.
to impacted communities.
She did her
so
best
we can make it
Marilyn
easier
impression.
And more convenient for residents to participate and have their voices heard. As our weather and climate are increasingly erratic, extreme, and unpredictable, we have to rebuild knowing that we can't keep doing it the old way. We have to agree that public safety and high-functioning infrastructure capable of meeting modern demands and emergencies will be centered in every step forward. I look forward to everyone's partnership, ideas, and input, and the collective effort that I know that we are all going to make.
Just want to make sure
as
the
a
camera
city
isn't frozen. It is.
to make things right. I ask for your aye vote. Thank you, colleagues.
Thank you, Councilwoman Park.
So we don't want to keep making our same
Rodriguez.
mistakes that
And
we already
members,
made
can
and we
you raise
just
your hands,
admitted
'cause
to.
This thing is buggy right now. If you want to speak, just wave at me.
Thank you, and thank you, Councilmember Park.
Oh, Meg's here.
You know, it's obviously
Shut
we look
up,
at the
Meg.
widespread devastation and the impacts
Monaco,
of what's happening
everybody.
in Palisades, for the Eaton fire. You know, I go back to the Sayre fire that decimated an entire community in my district.
Of course.
The
It's
subsequent
always
Platoon
about you
fire,
and your
the
district.
Creek fire,
Concentrate,
the Saddle Ridge
bitch,
fire,
on
and
what
the Bush
happened
fire.
here.
And many communities.
You're just like Joe Biden. Somebody burned their whole house, burns down, and they tells them about their his Corvette that he lost.
What I look forward
Typical
to
Democrat cunt.
is making sure that we have a conversation around how widespread the impact is, because
Not
it
anymore.
tends
There
to
were,
get
Oscar.
overlooked when we talk about certain communities and the vulnerability that continues to exist. We saw
This fool's rolling
what
up there
occurred in the Hollywood
with
Hills.
guns.
We saw
My
what
community
occurred
members now. We ain't
in
come
the
out.
East side in the 14th. You've got
Happened
in
in the
El
Woolsey
Sereno,
fire.
You've got high fire hazard.
If you go out,
severity
you can't come back
across
in. But if
the
you stay
entire
in,
San Fernando
you're
Valley,
fine.
parts of the east side, and many other parts.
So they
even
created
in
patrols with their
Baldwin
guns.
Hills had the history of tremendous
They roll
loss
it around
in the
deep.
city. So
Mac,
we've got
thank
a lot
you.
of areas that are vulnerable to precisely this kind of environment. And we have to talk about how we, in fact, do build back better in a manner that respects
Build back better.
every community.
After
When
it
we talk
completely
about
failed, we're still
undergrounding of
talking about
utilities,
build back better.
and I know
Dumb
that Southern
Democrats.
California Edison
Just
power
stupid as
lines
could be.
have been one of the largest contributors.
Why isn't she
of
going
some
like
of the
this, like
fire
Bill
starts
Clinton, the
in
sexual
my own
predator?
district, in the
Huh?
wildland
Give me the
urban
Clinton thumb.
interface. When
Then
we
smell
talk
it,
about
'cause
best
it's been in about
practices,
6
there's
women's
been an
twats.
entire recalibration
Probably in one day.
emergency evacuations that I led the work on post Creek, Latuna, Saddle Ridge.
I did it
that,
all. I did
frankly,
everything.
Was successful. In
We're
helping
successful.
us
Remember the Sayre fire? Who
evacuate
cares about your
70
house just
horses
burning
to
down? Don't worry, our developer friends will buy it for pennies on the dollar. Don't
that
worry.
The fire department and EOC is actually utilizing when it comes to these other hillside communities. It's why I introduced the work that BOE has been
And why aren't you
leading,
fucking rolling your R's, bitch?
street maintenance
I ain't heard one
of
goddamn
critical
rolled R.
Ingress, egress for hillside
Egress.
communities to
I wanna
assure
hear it.
safe evacuations. All of those pieces are.
Not
we
enough
have a lot of
Latinos
that
in the
work
chamber
already
for
done,
you to
but
roll
what
your
we
R's
need
today? Is that what it
everybody
is,
take
Meg?
the tools that we have,
We just
not
feel like
reinvent
doing
the
it when we
wheel,
want to
and start
get a little more
actually
ethnic.
exercising and implementing them.
Is that what we're
And
doing?
so I would urge colleagues as we continue.
It's almost like
to
it's not
engage
real.
in this conversation, and as
Like
I
you just
watch
playing.
countless images from individuals, from the state or the federal level that want to now be engrossed in this conversation. We are the ones that need to be on the front
Selective
lines
R
leading
rolling,
this
Randy.
conversation,
That's all it
attuned to
is.
the needs of our
Fuck
communities,
outta here.
but making sure that no community is left behind in that conversation. So I look
Remy.
forward to the ensuing work and ensuring that what we help to elevate are the best
what's she
practices
doing right
that
here? Look at
assure
her
that
face.
even when we lost so many staff members,
Fucking face.
we re-engage those
Is
that
this
are there
bitch chewing
with
gum?
those best practices.
This bitch got
so
a
that we
mint in
don't
her mouth,
have,
or
dire circumstances
Jolly
and
Rancher?
outcomes associated with, or having to reinvent
So
the
that
wheel,
motherfucker does
because
too.
that
He's
would
busy
be
eating
nothing
something.
but a waste of time, and we don't have time to spare. So I look forward to the ensuing work, and I look forward to making sure that every voice across our city is represented in that.
old Jolly Rancher
Thank you so
eating
much, Councilmember
motherfuckers.
Rodriguez. Seeing no other comments on this item, let's open the roll.
Close the roll, tabulate the vote. It's all yeses, of course.
15
What are we
ayes.
doing here? I can do this shit. Anybody who pays these assholes, I'll do it for a tenth of the
may now
price.
take up
You can
item
fire
10
15 and give me one of
All right.
their salaries,
Item
and I'll get
10,
it all
we'll
done.
ask our CAO to join us.
No more
for
wasting
a
money on fucking frames.
initial
No more
report
having the fucking
on
the Palestinian people come in
damage
and get a fucking
associated
award. That ain't happening
with
no
the
more. Okay? Fuck the culture. I'm saving the city money. You want it run right? Give me the goddamn job. Oh, is it fucking Danish? Is Danish here again? That looks like Danish. Oh, wait, that can't be. He grew his hair out if it's a Danish. He's got like a full Danish on there now. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be listening to this. this won't be happening. This shit won't be happening. Oh, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I mean, granted, I am fucking caffeined up right now. I haven't eaten a fucking thing, and I got a big-ass thing of caffeine, a coffee going. So.
All right, Mr. Zabel.
There is that.
Very good. Good morning, Mr. President, members of the council.
It is fucking Danish, bro. Do you think he watched Smoke and Scan?
Patty Huber,
and
Executive Officer,
bro, hold on a second.
City Administrative
Hold on a
Officer.
second. So
this is our first.
We've seen him with the half Danish on his head, to where like up to here was like, you know what I mean? Like he totally had nothing back there. So I'm guaranteeing you, this dude found out about Smoke and Scan, saw us talking shit about the Danish, and said, "Oh, bro, look," and then showed this guy who cuts his hair. Said, "You see what they're calling me? They're calling me fucking Danish here because of what you fucking did to me."
And your haircut game is fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, it's not Pete's coffee. I finally got into the coffee BJ sent me. It's it's Hawaiian coffee. Kauai, I think it's something like that. It's really good. It's a lighter coffee, you know. I don't know what you call like tan or whatever. It's not like that dark roast. It's light. It's good. I like it. So if I say anything, you're gonna have to. I'll link the company's name. You'll have to call them, and you'll complain directly. Oh, here we go. The cost of the financial impact of the wildfires: $350 million in infrastructure, $24 million in city costs. And let me guess, that's all going to double because there's no way they get anything done on budget. No motherfucking way. Not on time, not with the money. So those numbers will definitely inflate, without a doubt. $350 million is what they're talking about just for the city infrastructure. Fuck out of here. All right, so they're coming in days, they said, for the border. Just says it now. Over 1,000. The other one said 1,500, so you take your pick. Little over 1,000 troops down at the border. That's good. Orders to shoot on sight. That's what I'm talking about. Just saying. Street lamps destroyed. 15.7 million. Palisades Library, smoke and ash, dust smokers. Hold on a second. The library got 55 million? What are we even talking about here? Jeez. Jesus Christ. That library's balling out of control.
Impressive.
Replacement of 2 storm structures, 11 pump plants. That's another 50 million almost. 75 million for 3 stations for DWP. Oh, yeah, they can go fuck themselves. Fuck the DWP. And I want to let you all know, ladies and gentlemen, that living here in Southern California, take time, highlight the date and what you're paying right now. Because I assure you, when we go around one full 6 months, half year, a full year, you're going to see the absolute spike in your water cost because we're paying for that 75.8 million. Okay? We're paying for it. So 12 parks needed to be done. That's 155 million. I mean, look at these numbers. Look at the numbers. I'm telling you, I hope Donald Trump comes over here, sees what's going on, and says, you know what? I'll be glad to help out, but I'm in control now. And if you don't like that, then you can go fuck off. And in just those words, you can fuck right off. And don't give us no money. Trust me, the $770 aren't helping these victims anyways. It isn't. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's fucking ridiculous. It's just a fucking absolute joke. FEMA. FEMA getting any reimbursement, huh? Federal and state assistant reimbursement. 100% from FEMA, huh? All right, everybody.
Smoke.
Just amazing. Just amazing, bro. Old Danish is in here for the steal. They're loving this. This is the best part. Because now the money starts to flood in from the federal government, and they can all swindle it. They can launder it. They can move it around. They can manipulate it. And then next thing you know, we have an audit. Nobody can find anything. Just like the homeless money that they took billions from us. Billions. And they still can't find that money. And there's still more homeless than ever sitting on the streets. And that's why we got 7 homeless calls last night. 7. From lighting fires and stealing shit and breaking shit. Oh, fuck out of here. Just ridiculous. What's up, Gap? How are you? It's good to see you. We'll be live tonight? No, not tonight. Unless there's a chase. FEMA's broke. Yeah, they all need the money. They're going to have to go to old Daddy Trump. They hate that so much. Hopefully they suck his orange cock like they do fucking Biden's wrinkled cock. They come over here with some Cheeto lips. Oh, Marquise, you've been sucking the dick, huh? I see. I see. Yeah, at least we got some public comment in. They've done their best to kill out public comment to make it to where, you know, they don't have to hear anybody anymore, whether it be telephonically or in chambers. Most people aren't trying to go down there in chambers. A lot of people didn't want to be out last week because of the fucking smoke in the air, the ash. I mean, you heard my voice. You heard how I was talking. Right? So, yeah. Just fucking, you know, it's just sickening. Sickening what these people do. I wish the worst for them. And not only them, but their fucking family members. Even their little kids. Okay? And that's how it works. I don't care. They grow up to be just like him. Go look at Katie Yaroslavsky and then look up Zev and tell me what you see. Don't tell me, because they grow up to be just like them. Little communists like their fucking parents that are communist thieves. And I really, truly hope, we hear a lot about change and all this talk about change and things are coming. I want to see it. Let me see the troops. I hear about it, but let me see it. Let me see the deportations. I hear about it, but let me see it. I want to see it. I want to see busloads of motherfuckers, all different types, getting taken out of here. I want to see a fucking protest that's anti-American, those assholes, burning flags. I want to see them all scooped up. So I can roll up with a big-ass ghetto blaster and just hit them with this shit. That's it. Hit the road, Jack. Hit it. I don't give a fuck where you're from. Fucking India, Pakistan, fucking Palestine, Ecuador. I don't give a shit. Go the fuck back home. Don't worry, but don't feel bad about leaving any family members here. Take them all with you. Don't worry about it. We're tired of paying for you. Maybe your shit gets better and you become less important. You'll get in the line like everybody else and wait for actual legal immigration, not illegal immigration. Them too. I'm kind of tell you, any and everybody know of everybody. But the problem is you don't have too many people from that country coming here begging for shit. You don't see that, and you know you don't see that. You may dislike them. That's fine. That's your choice. But you know and I know you don't see a whole lot of that. I'm talking about all the people that are living off the teat. That's who I'm talking about. The ones who come here and can't afford themselves. And now we got to afford them. That's who I'm talking about, from whatever country. And no more goddamn money for fucking anything. Ukraine, Israel, Mexico. I don't care who wants bombs. You want bombs, you better buy them. And if you can't afford them, you better get yourself slingshots and rocks, baby. That's all I'm saying. Go. You better make yourself get a deal with Red Ryder BB guns and shoot BB guns at each other. Airsoft the motherfucker for the rest of the war. I don't care, but no more. I'm talking no more money for no more countries unless it's the United States of a motherfucking America. Okay? No more money for no more other wars for any other person. Okay? So that's all I gotta say. I don't give a shit. Well, that anchor baby shit's gonna be gone too, apparently. So we'll see. They're already fighting it, but we'll see. You know, because the thing is they all these certain states love to fight it, but you know what they also love? They also love to have their hand in the federal pocket. So when that federal pocket and they go digging in there, ain't nothing in there, that's going to change their tune, I bet. Because remember, when it all breaks down, they're not about people. They're about money. Okay? Politicians are about the money, not about the people. Okay? That's just it. I'd never have the audacity to go to any country I just named or anyone I didn't name, throw a dart, and roll into their city council and say, hey, I'm from America, I'm from California, I'm going to need you to pay for I'm going to demand. I'm going to use the word demand like they do. I demand you give me low-income housing, and I demand you give me legal aid, and I demand you give me food. And, man, imagine, go to any country and see what that happens. Go to Ecuador and tell them you're an American. Demand some shit and see how far that gets you. Get your ass kicked out of Ecuador real quick. Just saying. Go up to Mexico. Tell them you're an American. You want some free aid. See how that works for you. Go to the Ukraine. Go ask your boy Zelensky. Hold your hand out. Say, man, I need a little cash. Let's go. Zelin. See how that works for you. Oh, boy. You know, look, if anybody would probably do it, Oscar, it probably would be Australia. Australia's a pretty nice place, but even them, they've changed a whole lot. You saw what they did during the shamdemic, literally made concentration camps and snatched people up and put them in there. So, they're not the country they used to be either. And I think that, you know, honestly, we had a big change the other day in one country, and that'd be Canada. Shout out to Pierre Poilievre. That was a big... I want to tell you, there's that video. You go ahead and watch it. All these Canadians at a bar drinking like they're watching a hockey game, but it's fucking that asshole Trudeau talking. And as soon as he announced that he was resigning, I want to tell you, bro, it's like fucking Calgary won the cup or Vancouver won the cup. These people were throwing beer in the air. Everybody was hopping around, hugging each other, high-fiving. Telling you. It was like the final seconds of Stanley Cup Game 7, and that was it. They won. So that's a big change. That's progress. That's moving forward. You know, there's other places that need to do it too. England's in trouble. You know? Of course, nobody wants to talk about it. You're a bigot if you do. I don't give a shit. You have people that are about them and themselves and their locusts. They go to countries because their shithole country wasn't good enough for them. So they come to this country and whore it out. You know, suck up all the resource like the literal locusts they are, and then fly away to the next place and suck up their resource. They ain't about being prideful immigrant. There used to be a time where someone would immigrate to another country and be prideful. They were from Czechoslovakia, but they came here, and then all of a sudden they didn't even identify as a Czech anymore. They were American. Oh, no, I'm American now. And was waving that American flag and went home, put that flag up on their wall, identified as that. Those days are pretty much gone. I'm not telling you everybody's like that. Of course not. There's got to be some left, but very few. You have too many who come in here and still identify as their own country, which is fine to have your pride. But if you come here to be a leech, it's not okay. And it's not okay when you're on the teat. Now, most people who have come here don't have much means. That's why they move. Nobody's a doctor or a lawyer in their country and then just coming here because they just didn't like being a doctor or a lawyer there. Okay? You're getting the people that are the menial workers that don't make anything. Didn't make anything there, so now they're coming here to not make anything, and now they deserve and demand rights and food and everything else and shelter and all that. And then if you're nice enough to give them that, then they're going to come back and they need school clothes and they need this and they need that because it's a slippery slope. Okay? It's a slippery slope just giving people free money all the time. I don't care who they are, American, not American. Okay? And the welfare system is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. The welfare system helps no one. It keeps these people treading water, just enough to survive. It doesn't help or advance them at all. You know, It's not a stepping stone. It's a crutch. And it's a trap. They get into that trap, getting people paying for their shit, and then they get nothing. And they realize, well, wait a minute, they're barely giving me anything. And you're not allowing me to work, because if I get your assistance and work, well, what do you need my assistance for? You're cut. But wait, working at Jack in the Box isn't enough. Can't I work at Jack in the Box for 5 years while you assist me so I can get up and then not have any assistance and have a nicer job? No, we can't do that, because that would actually be a stepping stone to helping you help yourself. So, yeah. Where's another fire now? Where's the fire? Where's the beef? Let's see. Yeah, slavery and but really, it's not even slavery, because they're not doing anything for the money. Most of these folks are legitimately sitting at home doing nothing for the money. Nothing. They're not required to. And I keep telling you, if you went out and got a job while you were on Section 8 and tried to do that, two things are going to happen. Either they're going to look at what you're making and cut all your benefits and completely kick you out of the system, which defeats your purpose. Now you have no help from them. Or they're going to look at what you're making and say, okay, well, you're making X amount, so the $1,000 I gave you a month in food stamps and help is now going to be $500. And that's how that's going to work. So either way, it's going to bite you in the ass. So I think most people are going to just do nothing. Or some that really want to try to get ahead, I'll have a side hustle quietly, not pay any taxes, whether it's selling weed, whatever it is. Stripping, I don't know. Working at a car wash on the side, getting paid cash. I don't know. Something. And between that and the free government money, you start to live a little better. That what it is? I don't know. Where this is Fox 11. I can't tell where they're at, but looks like a good little fire. Yeah, it's still windy here too. It's probably like 15-mile-an-hour wind. You know, enough to push a fire. Nothing crazy, but yeah. You know, and again, there's a lot of people who are angered by what I say about that. And again, every person I find that's angry about what I say, all seem to love immigrants and the illegal immigration. Okay? And I say to that, well, how come not one of them that I know, not a fucking one, have I seen take anybody into their home? If they love them so much, why not pull up and take that family of 3 and at least let them live in your garage? While you give them a space heater, they can use your restroom. You know, it's better than living on the street. You give them food, roof over their heads, better. Some of them might have been in a mud hut. So living in a garage is moving up. You're in a condo now. They don't do that. They'll get mad at me for saying it. They'll talk all that shit. They'll preach and thoughts and prayers. All that good little rap. But not one of them. Do you guys? I mean, let me ask. I mean, maybe it's just the people I know. Do any of you guys know people that just love it and are totally against what I'm saying and have people in their houses? Have you seen it? I mean, there's literally a dude that goes around who finds people like Biden sign or whatever and goes knocks on their door and they love immigration. Then he's like, oh, you love? Oh, perfect. I have these 3 guys. You know, we'd love to, you know, they're from wherever. Can they live in your house? You know. Oh, no, we can't have that. Like, come on, man. Fuck out of here. Not a one. They quick to change that fucking tune. Yeah, the wind in my house is 17 mile an hour sustained with gusts up to 30. So I was close. I said 15. So it's pushing. Do I have cats they can eat? I have a cat. He's fat right there, and I'll let you know. That fat cat in the corner, if anybody'd feed a family of 5 for a week, it'd be old Stinkums. But But then everybody would miss Stinkums, and they'd hate me for allowing him to be eaten. Banks equal negative? Yeah, I don't know. Everybody was raving about the stock market yesterday. I don't know. I'm not into stock market, but and holy shit, I was watching Chris Jones's fucking thing. I need you to know that fart coin, okay? Remember we were talking about it just yesterday. Fart coin went up 6% from yesterday. Over, actually. It was like minus 0.3%, and now it's like at 6.5% up. Fucking fart coin is on the move, ladies and gents. Y'all should have got in. Yeah, dude, there's real fart corn. I'm not lying. Like, I thought it was a joke too. So I was asking you guys. I was like, hold on a second. The fart coin ain't real. But sure as shit, apparently fart coin is real. And he's Chris trying to put you up on game. Oh, he took it down. Dang it. The price is inflated. It's a whole lot of air. Old fart coin. Old fart coin. Mm-hmm. Oh, so that's the Castaic fire. Okay, so that's Castaic Lake, guys. Hughes fire erupts, growing up to 50 acres quickly. So that's right near Magic Mountain. For the ones who don't know, you're not here. It's really close to Magic Mountain, where you have the Colossus. Castaic is a lake out there. It's an area, but there's two lakes, an upper and a lower lake, Castaic. So that's what we're looking at here. Yeah, man. Just fire after frickin' fire. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. Nashville school shooting. 2 shots, suspect shot. So really 1 shot. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. We had more than that at MacArthur Park and fucking Yoshinoya last night. This is only a new one that I know of. Rancho Bernardino, they say there's a fire out there. But I'm looking at the feed from ABC. I don't see much. I don't even see any smoke. But I don't know, maybe they're going away from it already. But that one's raging pretty good. You can see it's moving. Not good because you have Santa Clarita, you know, just south of all this stuff. So you have a lot of little pockets of homes, nice ones. As you can see, you don't want it running down that gully into the valley here with a bunch of houses down here where I'm at. So dangerous. Dangerous. Super windy. That one's out, Demented. Thank you. Yeah. I'm looking at it now, but it's not showing much. They're on the ground there too, just talking, but that's it. They ain't got much else. I guess it's got a little smoke left here. They're still doing some drops. There's the other one. So it is 2 fires. You can see they just made a drop real quick. This is a separate fire. This is not the one you're just looking at. So, yep, you got the fire goes on the fires. Yeah, they extended the wind advisory up to what you call it, Thursday. I think they said. Yeah, I think it was Thursday. I think it was Thursday. So, what happened last night with what? Oh, there was a shooting we heard at MacArthur Park, and it ended up being 6 people shot between MacArthur Park and the Yoshinoya, which is right across the street from MacArthur Park. Now you got this one. They're getting ever so close. Fox on the scene. The Fire Fox. I'm guessing that's Stu. I think Stu's still there. I mean, as far as time-wise. I know he's there at the station still, but I think he starts so early in the morning. I don't know if he's still working by 11 o'clock, but probably. I bet you that's still him. Old Stu on the run. Shout out to Stu. Good old Stu. All right, guys. We'll get out of here. You guys can watch it. Channel 11. They're having a little difficulty, but Fox 11 seems to be the only one that's on it. Fox 5 here for the fire down south. Nice drop there of retardant. Some FOSS check in the air, baby. Let's get the FOSS check in the air. But if you want to watch this one, Channel 4 is there too. So you have 4 and 11 now that are both on scene for either one of these spectacular fires that you would like to see. So just to let you know, they are on scene. I'm going to dip out of here. I always appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Keep the notifications on in case we get us a chase. Obviously, it's Wednesday. I won't be on later tonight. But like I said, if something else happens, we will be on. Here's Channel 4's feed. If you want to watch Channel 4, they just pulled up. So, they're full tank of gas, ready to go. Line of fire there. Some more flame lengths. Oh, boy. There we go. Beautiful heli. Ready to make the drop. They said it was 50-plus acres. So, obviously, it's grown since then. That was 20 minutes ago, so yeah, but it's a good thing they have the air assets up. They're doing drops. They know they can't let this thing run. The wind is pushing too hard and you have too many houses down here. You got to learn from your mistakes, and it's not their mistakes from the air, of course. It's the mistakes of the Three Stooges that run the fire department. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. We get your house burnt down. Okay, and if it, again, if your house got burnt down, it was in the wrong place. Just shouldn't have been there. And you should have picked your house up and ran. According to the idiot, one of the idiot Christians. Not the idiot who, I'm a person with a black hat and I'm wearing glasses. Idiot morons. God damn. Straight stupidity and incompetence that got these people's homes gone. I'm out of here. It's great to see you guys. Thank you for the likes, the love, the thumbs ups. Work. And they are free. Keep the notos on in case we do get us a chase. We may not. I don't know with the fires and everything. And as soon as Trump gets here, we get that TFR, so we won't be able to have the chases probably for the most part, even in the west side. So other than that, have a fantastic hump day. Much love to each and every one of you. Remember, Channel 4, Channel 11 are the ones that are showing this. If you want to watch 4 or 11, there you go. Cascade Fire. Hopefully everybody's homes are safe. Hopefully all the firefighters are safe. Shout out to the firefighters for what they do every day for us. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to all the air assets. I guess that's it for now. So on behalf of old Stink Bomb, whose camera's not even on. Hold on. One last look at Stink Bomb right there. So on behalf of that guy over there and myself, I'm out of here for now. Much love. I'll see you on the next one.
This party is officially over.